Hi, I'm Marshall. I'm the owner of Going Gear, and I'm here in our store in Smyrna, Georgia. This is the extended review of the FOURSEVENS MMU-X3R. Alright, here is the FOURSEVENS Maelstrom MMU-X3R. You guys seem to like the MMU-X3 when I did the video of it not too long ago. Here's the rechargeable version. Some nice improvements on here. Let's talk about the output. 2000 lumens on max output, goes all the way down to 110 lumens. 15 hours on the longest run time, 2.5 hours on that max output. You're going to get 267 meters of beam distance on the max output. And as always, you can get the full specs on our site, goinggear.com. So let's open this up, show you everything that you get on the inside. So this is a rechargeable light, comes with the charging system, comes with the battery, comes with everything you need. So let's get that out of there. Let's get this box out of there, slide it out. I like FOURSEVENS packaging. It's some really good looking packaging. They do a good job on that. They don't have to. A lot of our manufacturers just slap their stuff in a cardboard box. So it's nice to see they put some time into the aesthetics of the packaging as well, because it's not something they have to do. User manual, definitely worth a read. You know, it's got some sort of programmability in there, so you can switch between the different user modes and that kind of stuff, different configurations. Definitely take a look at that. We'll go over all that in the video. Here is a power adapter. So this thing is micro USB rechargeable. You can plug the micro USB into here and plug that into the wall. Charging cable. So again, micro USB, standard micro USB cable. So if you lose this or rip it in half or anything happens to it, you can replace it with a standard micro USB cable. So that's a nice feature. It's not a proprietary cable. You don't have to worry about anything like that. The battery, FOURSEVENS 26650. It is a proprietary battery, but you got this big high capacity battery that can deliver just a crazy amount of power. I think it's a good trade-off. You get some cool features in the light. You know, you're not going to be able to stick standard batteries that you can go to Walmart and get in the light, but it's a good trade-off. It comes with the battery. You can get spares. They're reasonably priced, and it gives you some cool features by using that. Some other stuff that you have in there. So you have a lanyard, and I think that's it. Nope, some other stuff down in there. See if we can get it out of there. It's stuck in there pretty well. There's a O-ring. There we go. All right, spare O-rings. It's like digging for treasure in there. Actually, let me show you the holster real quick. Slide the light down in there. Actually, it's meant to go bezel first. And then it just got the closure on the front there. So really nice holster. Does a good job of protecting all the sides of it. You can see it's got a little bit of rigidity in there, so it does a good job of protecting the light. You can take it out of there. Still nice and secure. So here's the light. Cool styling on it. So, I mean, this thing putting out a lot of lumens. Feels good in the hand. 3 Cree XML2 LEDs down in there. We'll zoom in just so you can see those up close a little bit better. Each in their own little reflector area. Just one switch there on the rear. Focus is having some trouble. There we go. And then kind of turn it around. So this is a rechargeable light. Turn it around. Where's that charging port? It's actually hidden. So you've got a collar right here that unscrews. It's O-ring sealed, so you don't have to worry about water and dust and everything getting in there. And there is a little micro USB port. So you can plug the included cable in there, plug your own micro USB cable in there, and then plug it into the wall outlet if you have one of those new houses with USB in the wall outlets, or power strips, or the included adapter. USB is very versatile. It's all over the place, so it's nice to see that they're using that standard cable. So you just plug that right in there and charge the battery right in the light. You don't have to worry about a separate charger. So that's kind of cool. Don't have to take the battery out all the time. But you can if you need to. If you want to put a spare in there, you definitely have that ability. So let's unscrew that tail cap, take a peek down in there, and we'll put that 26650 in there. So 4,000 milliamp hours, lots of capacity in this guy, can deliver a whole lot of current. So just one single battery is getting you 2,000 lumens. It's pretty impressive. Go ahead and screw that tail cap back on there, and then show you the interface. All right, so the interface of this light is lightly press it. You have momentary. Click it all the way for constant on. You also have strobe in there. Another output. And you can see the way I'm getting between those different ones. It's just turning it off and on quickly. You do have a little bit of a delay, so if you wait, you can see you're going to have that mode memory. It's just when you do it really quickly. It's going to cycle between the different outputs. Now, you also have some other outputs in there, so let's talk about how to get into those. All right, so to switch between the different configurations, here are your different configurations. So configuration 1 is max, then you have max and low, max and strobe, low max, or low high max and strobe, low high max SOS, strobe, beacon, and another beacon. All right, let's talk about how to switch between those different ones. Have the light plugged in, hit it one time, and while it's on, you're going to see it's going to flash a certain number of times. So it's flashing 4 times now. That means it's in configuration 4. Click twice, and it'll switch to the next configuration. So now it's in configuration 5. Do it again. You can see it's just doing one click flash, and it's in configuration 1. Let me show you what that looks like. So we'll unplug it and show you the configuration. So you can see I'm turning it on, turning it off, and it's staying in that single output. So we're in configuration 1 of the max output. So plug it in. You can switch between your different configurations. You can basically set this light up to be whatever you want it to be. You've got a bunch of different configurations, bunch of different choices. I personally just like the max and low, so that'd be the configuration that I would use. Just have it in configuration 2. So we'll switch it over to that real quick. So we got the 2 flashes and then a pause. And then we'll unplug it. And now it's in configuration 2. So we just have the max and the low. That's pretty much all I use. That's the configuration I would have it in. But if you want to add in strobe, you want to add in any of those other flashing modes, you want to add in the high instead of just having the max and low, a lot of versatility in this light. So it's pretty cool. You just need to have it plugged in to switch between your different configurations. And if you're ever wondering how to do that, all that information is in the user manual, or you could just watch the video again. It's pretty simple. Have it plugged in, click it twice while it's on, and you have your different configurations. Okay, so again, real quick on the interface, I just showed you how to switch between the different configurations, but just lightly press that tail switch for momentary, click it all the way for constant on, and quickly turn it on and off if you want to switch between your different modes, different outputs, what have you. All right, so that's the interface and everything of the FOURSEVENS MMU-X3R. Let's go ahead and take it outside, and I'll show you how it does outside. All right, we got the MMU-X3R outside. Got the big 40 mag light that I always use as a control, since everybody knows what it can do. Little tree right there is about 30 feet away. Dock house down there on the lake is 100 feet away. That, of course, is the mag light. Let's try out the FOURSEVENS, see what it can do. Got it in strobe. Let's get it out of strobe. All right, there's your max output. There is the 30 feet away. There's the 100 feet away. Whole lot of light coming out of this little guy. So you can see it really is that little flashlight producing all those lumens. Very cool light. Let's actually zoom in on the dock house just so you can see what it looks like down there. Everything's lit up really well. You can see everything very well. Nice wide beam, nice wide hotspot. Transitions to the spill really well. You've got a good amount of usable spill. The still lights up everything really well. You can see the dock house, just the spill alone is making it out there 100 feet. Shine it around a little bit. Show you what those different outputs look like. There's your strobe. Do that a little bit faster. Low, medium, high, strobe. Okay, let's try at a longer distance and show you what it looks like out at about 100 yards. All right, let's see what the FOURSEVENS can do with some more distance. Boat right there is about 15 feet away. Got a couple targets set up out there. First one's at 50 yards. Second one's 100 yards. Let me show you the different outputs. Actually didn't have it in high. There you go. There's your max output. There's your strobe, your low, your medium, and then back to high. So 50 yards, second one's 100 yards. Tree line is 130 yards. Lights up all that. Almost like it's daylight. Just a ton of lumens coming out of this little guy. It's a really cool little light. Whole lot of output. Nice small form factor. Thing's nice and compact. Easily fits in your pocket or your pack. Really cool little light. Lights up all the pollen flying through the air really well. Alright, so there you go. That is the FOURSEVENS MMU-X3R. If you like it, you can buy it from us at goinggear.com. Any questions or comments, you can reach me in the comments or any of my guys at goinggear.com. If you like the video, please subscribe. Do a lot of gear and flashlight videos. As always, get going and start something. Thanks for watching.